let's see. I hope everything's working. I didn't really reset up like I usually do. Make sure test sound and everything. I think it is. It is 10:48. Right there, it's fine. I shall be able to. Alright, here we go. I this pen if I need it, just in case my net goes out. It's from my phone, so I can scroll and shit without having to fucking like. Cause this, yo, I got pretty damn long arms. This shit is like 10 feet away. Shit. No, I'm fine. I play too much. Hey, Carrie. Hi, Ivory. What y'all doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. And we full ADHD mode. So don't be surprised because this is when I usually work, and so this is kind of how I pull through, to be honest with you. I'm here stealing company time. All right, all right. All right. I think that's a worthy approach. Yeah, I see they talking about my mood swings. Mood swings, mood swings. What's this next one? I don't like that song. Let's see. Come on, give me something high vibes. He said, me too, I'm doing laundry, painting the walls in my new house. Oh shit. Doing my nails and winning. ADHD, I love ADHD. Sometimes it's the best thing and sometimes it's a curse, man. And then plus I got mood swings on top of that from somewhere else type shit. So that's great. But it is what it is. I feel good riding for now. For now, I feel good. And also, I think I could go for, because in the afternoon I gotta quit so I can get some shit around the house. You know how every 5 seconds I gotta vacuum. Shut up. Also, I'm washing my blanket because Stubby took a puke on it last night too. Ready to leave Florida, writing out my plans. Hell the fuck yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me. You said I'll just accept it as a gift because I'm good at everything I want to do, just not a master. I feel that. I feel the same way. I'm good at everything that I want to do, but I want to be able to master it eventually. I'm good at knowing what I'm horrible at and what I'm very good at. That's one of my specialties. Is knowing my limits. A lot of people don't know their limits, and that's why they end up failing quite often. So I think it's a good thing. Bro. I think the reason why I'm not burnt out is because when I say work was fucking crazy, it was fucking crazy, bro. It was fucking crazy. I want to master all of them, but I know I'll never be able to do it all. So right now I'm just focusing on what's important. I feel that too. There's going to be like downtime. There's going to be moments of downtime all throughout your life where you can learn a little something. Of course, it won't be everything, but it'll be something. I live for momentary bliss. To me, that's like even if it's not fully satisfying me, it's a moment that I can think back on and remember that feeling. So I fuck with that. I fuck with all the deep vibes. I did wash my face once again because we get in 5 o'clock fucking shit. See, that's why I'm me, y'all. I literally shaved yesterday. I have to, every day, right? But my hair goes like that, like that much each and every time, like a full centimeter each and every time. It's the Italian in me where it goes all the way down my chest. I'm here, hi. But while we made it out, you're in chemistry. You're in chemistry. Welcome back. You're in chemistry. I feel like I'm promoting bad behavior. Honestly, when I get my sun is when I'm in the best mood. I mean the sun out there. I don't mean my son. Stubby's my son. She's over here. She's laying in the box. What's she doing? Aw. She doesn't even want to lay on her blanket. She just wants to be close to her dad. Oh, poor baby. He said she in chemistry out at work. Yeah, you were very influenced, man. Hey, listen. As long as I can lift your light up today and get you going, get you pumped up for the rest of the fucking day, might as well, right? If they want you to stay in class, if they want you to stay in work, then they gonna let a little bad behavior go. Some podcasting type shit. But I'm a whole podcast in one type shit. I'm a podcaster, tarot reading, fucking, I don't know, Wicked Witch of the fucking South or something. No, of the North, right? Or no, of the East Coast. Wicked Witch of the East Coast. They gotta let you do something. Hey, work goes faster too. Everyone got their AirPods in there. Everyone looking around at each other like, one of these shit's gonna die, because I love that shit where when my fucking headphones die, everything just plays out. I love that. That's my favorite feeling in the world. I'm being sarcastic. That's like, to me, my heart drops. My heart fucking drops when that happens. When my headphones die, when I'm listening to music or whatever, I'm like, I gotta get that last 5% in, and then it just starts playing out. It's so embarrassing. So I'm like, oh my god, why would you do that? Like, why did I just put them away? I should have put them away. We already got 10 people here. What? 10 people at 10 minutes? Oh, no, it went back down to 7. Stubby is my cousin. Cuzzo, she ain't got no family members left. That's why she trying to hurt my kittens now, like these little tiny babies. Like, no, they were like, I think they're like 2.5 weeks old. Their mama got hit by a car. She was like she was a super tall fucking cat too. I was like, damn. But her babies were sitting under the doghouse. And so I was like, I'll take it. It is what it is. I've done it so many times before. Raised the little kittens. They are wild. They already have like little personalities and shit where they be literally dog fight each other in the food bowl. I'm like, y'all, it's not that serious. But they be like going in on each other, like smashing the fucking plate. I'm like, damn, okay. Get them. See, promoting bad behavior. Been here since my schedule be messy. I charged my AirPods when you was off my phone. Oh yeah. Hey, gotta get that good get in. For me, I'm always just 24/7 listening to music. It's like I can't not have music in the car. That should be blasting. Out the car, that should be blasting. I always have my AirPods, Galaxy Buds. Case charge. These are good as fuck though. Yeah, if I take them out, it's gonna stop the music. I almost forgot. I was like, oh, let me show y'all. No, let me not do that, because it'll stop probably the live and the music. Look at me, fuck on me. I need to get the texting app on my laptop so I can see when people are texting me. Stubby throbbing, yeah, she enjoying acting like some feral children. Yeah, for real. How'd you say tuning in, listening for now? Love music. It's the only thing that gets my high vibing. Nice to be here. Yup, I'm the same. I'm the same. Let me see y'all kittens. I gotta take a picture of them for y'all so I can post it on the community section. Or I'll take like a little video and post it as a short because they are freaking cute, man. Making them fun. I don't listen. There are these little tiny kittens, and I think it's probably a little bit too early. I don't have a bottle, but it's a little bit too early to be switching them over to just eating the plate and stuff like that. Eating off the plate. What is my favorite song in the world? Something that I could play no matter what. Right now, so it changes. It definitely changes. But right now, I would say Blue Moon by Snot. It's Blue Moon by Snot. Very, like, beautiful. Yeah, Blue Moon by Snot. I think is my favorite. Probably my most played for this year so far. And then, of course, Pop Smoke's whole album. I'll always be playing that shit. Because, I don't know, that dude just get me in a mood. I'm at the cool. Sorry. Give me the... I think there's every New Yorker's like favorite and shit. But for me, it's definitely Blue Moon by Snot. Very pretty song. I like that it's mellow and kind of sad. But it's like sad in a means that's like, I don't know what the word is, like melancholy, where it's like you're thinking about the distance between you and other people. Or thinking about the past and like thinking about now and then thinking about the future. Like it brings me there every single time. Take me a kitten in your doghouse. I'll babysit. I'm probably gonna end up putting her back out once they get to a certain age. I'm gonna put her back out in the doghouse because they really like that area. But I have to because I already set up an appointment with the bitch who's supposed to take them over and get them all fixed at the same time. But that's like a year. You gotta wait a year. No, like a couple of months. But like it's not gonna be ready for the next year type shit. And then they get all adopted out. It's because they're that cute, y'all. They're that cute. You're gonna head out. You got many. Oh God, I hated labs. Have fun. I'll be back. I'll probably be here. I'll probably be here. Yeah, it's 11. I'll be here. Your lunch is probably what, like 12? That's when we had ours too. Fucking like that triggers my anxiety. We had that shit at 12 too, at 12:45 or something like that. Damn. I was running out that school. Poor baby. Can't wait until I can't remember those years. Like those are I just want to zoom by type shit. Those years are all behind me. We might get it. If I do and it does cut out, it'll be alright, y'all. Y'all think you're playing. We haven't been using the tarot cards at all, mostly these and just intuition. I'm tempted to get the Edgar Allan Poe deck out just because it looked good, but I also got this one, the Visconti di Maderon, which is very beautiful looking, but to me it's kind of like, it's super classical. It has like classical art on it. Here, I'll show you. Watch. Like that, like very, very classical. Very beautiful art style. Very hard to shuffle. Always dropping all the cards everywhere. So that's why you can see how this might be. I got some pretty big hands, y'all. You can see how this might be a problem. Okay, you can see how this might be a fucking problem. I got some pretty beefy hands. You know, like I can't even like I shuffle like this. Try to show you like this and just go drop them. See, come on, I'll be a pro at it if I practice. I know. See, they start playing Pop Smoke when I talk about the nigga. Hey, that's what it is. Let's see. Let me get it. They don't have labels on them at all. Really, you just kind of got to get it. I mean, not Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups. That's what that is. Page of Cups. Yep. That's like a Page of Cups to me. I think. Yeah, they don't even have pictures in here. This deck was expensive. I have an extra one that came like because they accidentally sent me two, and I was thinking of giving one away, but then I was like, if I ever fuck up these cards because they are quite expensive, I think I'd love to have an extra one. I'll probably end up giving the other one away anyway. So, to be honest, I barely use this deck so far. So, it's Knight of Cups. I think a con man, a defender of the downtrodden, the one true love, needs to be drawn out of the shell, can be overwhelmed by the emotions and needs of others, tends toward depression. I think it's this one. What they do? Oh, there's Donald Trump. Jesus. I gotta watch the. I keep track of the news now. Oh, God. Started trying to be more mindful of my intuition and see if I could hear my guys a little bit more clearly. And to be honest, all I got was some real creepy shit that came from. Creepy as in what? Creepy as in what? This one looks like. Oh, I saw her. What's she? She is the Popess. They call her the Popess. She a chubby woman with a book. Personifications of the highest moral and religious virtues, as we can see in a monochrome faith. Says, oh, these are all paintings. The medieval Christian version of the mystical staircase, allowing one to achieve the contemplation of God. For man to reach the perfect vision of beatitude, he must first believe in God as does a disciple in his master. Maybe that's why this deck kind of, doesn't fit. Has that ever happened with you? Have I ever been scared? Absolutely. I mean, it takes me to be really, really tired to be genuinely scared, because usually that's when I get the strongest, mentions. So it's like it's like, that in between where you're just about to fall asleep. I was working on something on my laptop. This one night scared. I don't know if it scared me or I was just extra anxious for some reason, but I was laying on my bed on my laptop just working on something, and I hear something full on whisper, "Hey," really loud in my ear, and I snap back up and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, who the fuck is that? I was like, who the fuck is? I was like, really? You gotta wake me up that way? But I realized after that point that, usually they're trying to tell me that there's something important, because something did pretty important happened after that point. Um, but there was one night where I had like, so I believe that spirits speak on like an entirely different frequency. Hence why a lot of what they say sounds like a whisper or creepy, right? And so to me, it's like a radio frequency, right? So it's like you got to really be tuned in, or you have to really listen beyond our own frequency or whatever. You know, as creepy and freaky as that is. Um, when I try to listen, I realize that that's not when it comes through. It's when I don't try to listen, that's when things come through. And things like more or less like my guides, I guess, would be like my grandmother. Definitely, like 1,000%, I've heard her voice around here before. I've heard my great grandmother's voice, which I've never heard before. I described it to someone. They said that sounds like your great grandmother. Um, but yeah, by doing people through but I have something that's really trying to hurt me that's attached to me, but my grandmother's protecting me. It's weird and it scares me. That's why I've been ignoring my intuition throughout the years, because I'm scared. That's something I had a conversation about this earlier. People will try to make you anxious about something that they know nothing about. Okay? Like, I'm going to tell you something. 98% of the time, nothing evil is going to touch you or reach through to you. Like, and evil is even like a super strong word for what is out there. I would say more or less like curious or mysterious or creepy things do exist, but it's not like, unless you really look for that, that's not something that's going to show up, you know. Like, it's like this. So if you keep your mind's fortitude quite strong, where it's like, hey, you know, I am afraid, but I am a little scared, but at the same time, I'm not going to let nothing like that happen to me or come through. At times you become like super conscious of darker things or darker thoughts, even just in your head. But when you're in a dark mind space, you don't want to be doing channeling. You know, like I said, that's when your subconscious, I think, tries to take over in a way that might be a little bit more a negative approach to what you've been trying to do as mediumship and psychic intuition. For me, I just like, I don't know. Like, for me, I've never thought of like demons existing and that sort of thing. I don't really believe in demons, nor do I believe in angels. I do believe in beings above us, but just not necessarily either of those things, you know. I believe in ascendance. I just don't believe in moving downwards. Like, that just doesn't make sense. We already are down. Like, what else could happen to us that's so horrible compared to what we have to deal with on a daily basis in this I don't know. So I don't necessarily believe there is a down. You know, I think it's all up from here. You know, just getting off this bitch is like heavy work. It's a lot of fucking work. Obviously, it wouldn't keep fucking reappearing here if that wasn't the case, right? You know, I'm sure there's other jobs and other things that we could be doing as energy, but I don't know. For me, I always have believed in the concept that demons and angels are all like, that's just our perception of our own selves, you know. Like, our perceptions of ourselves, we demonize people that we don't know, we fear, you know. We fear their interactions, just like, you know, people will demonize anybody really that does something horrible and bad. Like, we send them to jail. Obviously we send them to jail, you know. We don't do public execution anymore, but we definitely, most definitely, used to torture people in front of other people for, you know, our own satisfaction, our gratification for, like, you know, jurisdiction and justice. So to me, it's just not that crazy that we demonize and also angelical or evangelicalize. I don't even know if that's a word. We make people into angels, you know, saints, as they say, saints. No, I just can't believe in that. Those are all weird human things. Like, we get obsessed with bullshit to me, you know. And that's not shitting out down anyone's neck, you know. If you believe in that type of thing, good for you, you know. If you believe in so strongly in good and bad, good for you. But I'm telling you, bad be happening every single day. Why ain't God seeing it? And why ain't if we're so shaped in that nigga's image, why ain't he doing nothing? Are we being punished? Are we supposed to live our lives in shame and punishment, because God hates us, or God has turned his back, or done this and done that? Are we supposed to always be worried about what God thinks, or are we reborn with free will so we can move the way we want to move? As we were building God's image, whatever, you know what I mean. But yeah, succubus shit, I think that's humans, bro. I literally think that's human beings. I think people have the capability of being vampiric all day, every day. You fuck somebody raw, you're asking for energetic transfer. You're asking to exchange, you're putting yoke and yoke, and that is going to exchange some energy. I don't know what people think happened when y'all fucking, why it feels good, why the friction feels good, but you know, right? Like you create a sexual attachment. You create it beyond a sexual attachment. Sometimes people be putting so much thought and emotions into that shit, they imprint on people, make people fucking crazy. That's why you gotta be careful with how much you putting out there and who you giving it to. Like, none of my business, but I'm just saying, like, when you out there, when you moving, stay safe. Careful how much you putting out there. You know, be a hoe, do your thing, but sex creates too many attachments, man. It just does. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily, I don't feel anything negative with you. I don't think I did previously neither. So, you know, I don't think I've ever felt anything negative with you, Carrie. The times that I have read you, I just don't think so. If anything, like, you just had the tendency to beat yourself up over things that, you know, at this point in time can't be re-looked at and retried again. All you can do is do better for your future, do better as a person. And also, you know, with depression and shit like that, try to not to be so hard on yourself in that chapter. You're gonna feel drained no matter what. And by the way, you know, when spirits are trying to contact you, regardless, good, bad, whatever people think, they're gonna drain you because they need more energy in order to manifest in a physical manner, or even manifest physical noises and sounds and radio frequencies type shit. They need the electricity. They always talk about war. I don't know how to interpret it. If your spot where you're living at right now has like kind of, I mean, every spot has been at war for the most part. To be fair, I think that a lot of our ancestors are just a product of war. You know, view it that way, more or less than viewing it as like a demons and angels versus, no, they're at war with themselves. You know, think about what kind of an imprint a war leaves on people: famine, death, rape, pillaging, conquering, egos, lots of emotions. You know, imagine starving to death. Probably a pretty bad way to go. But ancestors always have like different little attributes. When you can tell someone, one of them is older based on their energy, like older as in like from back in the day type shit, because their energy is so different than what we are now. I wouldn't say stronger or weaker, I just say different. Like a lot of the people that I feel like, as far as the African side goes, is so different from my other side, which is Sicily and Ireland and fucking the Vikings, Scandinavia. So I came this close to having fucking hazel eyes, motherfucker. This close. No, Scandinavians, you little motherfucker. You could give me hazel eyes, bitches. But you copped out. You pulled out last second and said brown. Nah, my eyes are pretty fucking cool. I got 2 different brown ones. You obviously probably can't tell right now, but see, that's how you know the ADHD up in the air, y'all. We talking about everything. I can bounce back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Thank you for the knowledge. It's very much appreciated. I just want to let you know you have nothing to be afraid of. You don't. Even when someone is threatening you with something, when you waver, that's when bad shit starts to happen to you. When you waver and question yourself, second guess your gut, that's when you're caught weak, and that's when people will stomp you out. You said I had a psychopath around. I can think of a few in the flesh. There you go. And that's all I'm saying. As far as succubus, incubus, that type of trial, you know, they will drain you for everything you have, whether it's material or emotional and energetically. And how you deal with that will moving forward will obviously affect the way you see your intuition. Because I think that people look down on your thoughts in the first place. Don't acknowledge you know. Look, even now, Guardian Angel. That's the first card that's out here. I wasn't even looking. Guardian Angel. Yep, you said you. Guardian Angel. Yeah, they won't just let you get attacked like that. Yep, emotional eating. So they're talking about people are eating you up emotionally. Yup, look. That's my Fool card. Fucking clown. They said a fucking idiot is eating you up emotionally and energetically. Definitely think of the flesh before you ever think about anyone who's passed. A lot of people who passed do not give a fuck. Some people will come back from the grave and attack people, but usually it's like because they have like super strong vendettas and hate. It's like a vengeance card, or like, you know, like vigilante, psychic vigilantes and shit, where right before they die they send out like a huge burst of energy and start trying to attack people who did them wrong. Yeah, y'all probably have actually seen that within your actual life, where it's like, okay, domino effect. It's like one person dies and then the person who hurt them also dies, like literally the next month or so. And it's not just dying from guilt. Like, them motherfuckers get haunted out, stressed the fuck out, because they're constantly like the person who's trying to kill them in the afterlife is constantly reminding them of their guilt. Over and over and over again. You remember when you killed, like, you know, when someone's murdered, they're like, you remember when you killed me? Or reminding them over and over and over again. Guilt kills people. The people who can't feel guilt are the narcissists and sociopaths. They don't feel guilty for their actions. You know, they feel like it's, of course, unfortunate if it changes people's perception of them, but they don't feel guilt on their own. They don't. They just don't. A narcissist and a sociopath will literally do things to please others just so that they can have an easier life. That's just the way it is. Just so they can use people. And that's not always how they are, right? They have the capability of showing physical intimacy, but not necessarily emotional intimacy. So they're always distant. And people are like, why is this person not really paying attention? Why is it that they show me so much love and then they completely pull away, strip away from me? Well, they always tell me, oh, Carrie didn't take her medication today, jerks. Carrie, first of all, I love the movie Carrie. I was obsessed with that movie when I was younger. Obsessed with it. I love that movie. Second of all, take your medication by all means, but don't let people boss you around that way. Hell no. Bitch smack a nigga. That's what I would be doing. I would be like, you want to tell me to take some medication again, I'm going to slap your ass. Keep telling me. Throwing stones and rocks and shit. Like, what is this, the 1800s? Damn. Now, people always never really, they see certain, like, intuitive things from me, but they never know I'm actually intuitive until they actually end up talking to me about, like, shit like tarot and astrology and all that good stuff. At least in public. I never tell anybody because I'm like, I don't watch you all up in my fucking shit like that. I don't want you in my group. On my D. Like, fuck away from me. It's better if they don't know so that I could judge them from they could judge me from an unbiased perspective at first. Glad you're still alive. Of course I am. I told you I was coming back. There y'all can see like a little bit of our back right back there. I never thought about that. Let me be a little nicer to folks, just in case. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I just, no, I just don't tell anybody. To me, I'm like, okay, so of course, I can be super, super empathetic, but I don't show my cards right away. I don't like that. I don't like that. And with sociopaths and narcissists, that's like the fuck. As soon as I said that, too, something fell. But that's like half the population. Actually, maybe a little lesser than half the population, but it's a huge, huge percentage of the population that is highly narcissistic or sociopathic because they become. So the word is antipathetic, which means they can't obviously no empathy, but that also comes from the way they are raised. So say your usually it's because the mother doesn't step up in the right way. Say the mom abandons her child and just kind of throws her child into the system. It's that type of shit that puts that kid at risk for being antisocial and antipathetic without any emotion at all, because the mother is the primary nurturer and caretaker of the child. Like, single mothers who do all that work, they don't realize how much work they're truly doing on a daily basis. It's so much work because you're taking both roles. Even in like a normal home with a father and a mother, when the father just goes off to work, who does he think the kid is looking at? It's gonna be the mom. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because you going off to work and trudging in your big fat fucking clown shoes, ain't nobody gonna fill those shoes no more. It's not a requirement because women are becoming a lot more independent. And it'd be the ones that you love the most. Of course it is. Of course it is. You can only really truly see people's hearts too. Like people ain't bleeding hearts no more. You can only truly see people's real hearts once you experience enough trauma with them, and then eventually watch them croak type shit. You really never get to hear the true story until the person's actually dead. Ironically, you kind of like gotta wait. It's like a waiting game type shit. You gotta wear the umbrella. Where allegations always come out after someone's death, or people just start talking and talking and talking just to be like, oh well, this person did this and this to me, so, or this person is this way, trying to persuade people to go to the wrong direction and shit. Always slandering people's names after death because they're afraid of what that person could do while alive. Just saying. Skeletons come out the closet. Yeah, not that that's always a bad thing either. No, I don't think it's always a bad thing. Like when somebody, I understand when people are super, super sensitive and just can't do it when that person is still breathing type shit because it was that bad of a trauma and shit. But then people always be taking. So I want to, I always wonder this. I wonder when I die what people would say. I think about this all the time. When I die, what will I be remembered for? Like I always think about that. I don't know if that's like a weird thought to have, but I never think of death as like a super uber negative thing. It's more or less like a part of life. So I wonder I want to be remembered for doing some cool shit, like back flips on a skateboard or something. Like I want to do something cool. They don't like my curtains in my dining room. Rude. You know what? I think that the true test to know if your guides are truly like woke like that, start an altar. You know, and when you start an altar, they will tip things off your altar that they hate. Like whether it's using an, you know, like an animal just walks over your altar for no reason, or whatever it is, or a child just grabs something off your altar. They're telling you low key what they don't want there. Like when your child climbs all the way up to your fucking altar and starts trying to knock shit off and take shit off, or your cat or dog or some shit, starts not bumping on. They're telling you exactly what they don't want on that shit because they always channel through animals. So, like, say you put like your little cute panini pen on there or some shit, like something on there. If they slap that shit off, if you find that shit on the floor the next day, just know they don't want that shit up on there. They even do that with like, you say you got like a full thing of like alcohol or something. If it's an alcohol they do not like, you will see that shit fall. Whether you see it and you're there or not, it's gonna fall, bitch. They like certain things. Like my guys really like chocolate, sweets, mints, strong smelling things. I have all my tarot cards back there too in a huge pile. That's what you see in the corner over here. You probably see a huge pile of tarot cards. Now they just as picky as people as they were as human beings, bro. They just as picky. Like my grandmother still hates certain things, bro. So the bitch will knock it right the fuck off. Honestly, it's like amazing to me. So I'm like, how the fuck did this even get here? Like it'll travel to the bathroom. Like, how did this even get here? I don't understand, bro. I didn't pick it up unless I'm a fucking acute sleepwalker and none of my bitches have told me. But that's all part of the process. Yeah, hold up. I'll give you a love reading. Let me arrange. I don't want to use these cards. Actually, they're just too fucking big. They all they do is fall off the desk. I use the Edgar Allan. That bitches get back in the box. Damn. They don't even fit their own box. That's great. Just here we go. Stubby's so funny over there snuffing the blanket. She's snuffing it. Okay. When I'm gone, that girl was too fucking crazy. I don't think so. Carrie, I don't think so. If that's you in the picture, you look pretty. The pretty crazy girl. That's what I might say. The pretty crazy girl. I put everything, you know, I have a lot of little like pins and stuff that my grandmother used to like and wear. I put, let's see, an ashtray, special ashtray from Italy. I put a lot of like little items from across the country over there that we've gotten like handed down generations. I guess you could call them heirlooms, but really they ain't worth a shit outside of the house. So, I put tons of things like flowers occasionally. I put, let's see, I have, oh, actually I have that right there. Where is it? This is more or less like, I have a lot of animals, like, Probably make me look crazy, but alligator foot. Alligator foot. I'll keep all of them, yeah. I'm that type of person anyway. You didn't get any sleep? No! I'm not sleeping yet. Alligator feet are, in my culture, are good for gambling, keeping money. I gotta keep my money close to my chest. All right. Damn, my cards. Oh, y'all. Okay, that's how I do. Okay, one more story for you. So these cards, right? I've had coffee spill on these cards three times. Three separate times. Only on these cards. These are the only cards that have ever gotten splashed on with coffee. So I don't know what they're supposed to mean, but they like them, they don't like them. What's up, Mr. Rita? I'm about to hop into a reading. That's coffee right there. I'm trying to watch it. What's up? What's up? Damn, they're sticking together right. I'm telling you. I don't know what the fuck. Hopefully, Mr. Rita. I hope so. And watch. Make sure you watch that woman. You know how it is. Jealous bitches. And be nice to me. Okay. Let's see, let's see. I mean, obviously you got old ass gray hair lady. You stop. You lay down and stop. That's his sugar mama. You lay down and stop. Alright. My bad. Okay, Zero, for real. So I see you saying go fuck yourself to somebody. Like I could see people coming in, you be like, go fuck it, like get the fuck away from me. Go fuck yourself. Like get off my dick. That's what I keep saying. Like I keep seeing you be like, get off my dick or get away from me type shit. You just don't fuck with people without any stability. Like that shit turns you off. It's a mega turn off. They talking about a Taurus. They talking about a Pisces. Yes, Mr. Rita. They're talking about a Pisces. They're talking about, let's see, who else? Taurus, Pisces, and I feel like Scorpio and Leo. I mean, baby, you got everyone though. Sarah, listen, Sarah, you have everyone. I don't know what the fuck. Like you have everyone up in this bitch. I'm telling you. So particularly with most of these folks, they just are, I think, younger than you. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're younger because I can see the Leo card right here. So they're younger than you. They're a lot more immature. They just don't know their limits. It's kind of like they have the balls to approach you, but they don't have the balls to get a job. So you're like, oh well. You're like, okay, it is what it is. But listen, nigga, like I don't want you. Like if you don't have a steady paycheck coming in, I know you're just gonna use me. So that's the way it is. I really like this idea that you you're standing tall in some like super strong financially stable energy, and it brings a lot of jealous people too. I can see it right here. Look, jealous bitch, jealous hoe. Oh God, dude, like people try to anchor to your energy too. Like they try to be like you or try to act like you. You know, it's like they try to play the games or play the cards section. You're like, play your cards right, you just might get a date or some shit. And then these motherfuckers try to act like you or try to act like they have something you have or you need. And you're like, but I don't need you. You know, at the end of the day, I've only needed myself and I don't need you. Yeah, Ace of Swords right there. Oh, my cards, y'all, stuck together. Fucking coffee, bro. That shit is wild. You see? So, moving forward, when these niggas are playing that small ass violin, trying to get you to, you know, bend to the wheel and shit like that, I think you have a really good idea of what you're wanting right now. You know, and that's just the good news. You kind of know exactly what type of person that you've been wanting. It's just a matter of having that person actually approach you is the problem, right? It's like, okay, well, the nigga ain't here yet, so what am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Focus. Okay, so they're specifically talking about focusing on money. So they said because you deserve it. They said because you deserve all the things that good things that you be getting. It's like when you get your money, I feel like it brings the satisfaction almost of having a partner or something, and that's a little bit of codependency on money. Then it brings the satisfaction of like it's almost like a replacer for having a lover or something like that. It's your money. Your money's your best friend. Yeah, the diamond rings are girl's best friend type shit. Cause I could see here it's like you sexy. I mean they say you sexy as fuck, but you a dime piece, but you hard as fuck on people. I'm not gonna, like I said, I don't see that being a bad thing. All I see is dirty niggas. I'm trying to see why you going towards dirty niggas here. Like what's the dealio with that shit? Come on, why are you going towards dirty bitches? Or why are dirty bitches approaching you and you entertaining it, right? Because it is like a little bit of an insecurity within you, right? You secure in your finances, you secure knowing that your life is going to be laid out for you in that way, where you're always going to be going towards the stability. But are you secure in who you choose as a partner? You're always second guessing that piece. Why do you second guess yourself so much? You can make such good decisions within your life, but then when it adds another person in, then you're like beating on yourself. You're like, oh my god, like I just can't have another person around me at all, period. Why is that? Why is that? I understand you got a background of you got trauma from people using you, obviously playing games with your heart, playing games with your fucking pocketbook. I understand that, bro. I understand that, but there's no reason for you to be like shutting down this hard, because the game. Essentially, you know the game. Especially with younger men, you know the game. The Pisces especially, they keep bringing this nigga up, the Pisces, and then the fire sign as well, and then they're Scorpio, so it's like never ending almost. It's almost a never ending cycle, because you entertain it. Okay, you entertain it, even knowing like going there, you see the age, you see everything, you see how to be looking at you type shit. So you entertain it though. Why do you entertain it though? If you know so well, why do you entertain it? The fact you're gonna find this nigga, like you find the emperor when you stop entertaining the fucking Joker. Like you understand that you're entertaining clowns, right? Like gestures, court gestures. When you could have this big nigga right here, you still entertaining the side hustles. You gotta stop doing the side hustle shit. I know, and they make you mad as fuck too. So it's like this is extra stress on you. This is why you don't want to be in a relationship right now. It's because you enable the fucking lesser pieces of shit. I mean, it's not they lesser human, but they are pieces of shit. They bums. So what you supposed to do with that? Like even the sex is like, I don't know why I entertain. I think you get lonely. And then women also seem to pick a fucking fight with you too. So it's like, okay, friends, what? Friends, what? Stable friends, what? Look, are we still friends? Right there, are stable friends, what? It's because you're weird, right? And I think you admit to yourself that you are a little weird, you are a little strange, but you're not that, baby. You're beautiful. You're not that weird, right? Why would all these fucking flies be coming in to pick up your shit if you was that weird? I mean, come on now. Your words bite more than anything. Your words bite. It's nothing to do with like, you're gonna have a physical altercation, or it's your words that bite. And you like biting people's words. You get too used to it. Now like you're kind of in the mode of like, I don't know how to feel emotionally though. Like, how do I feel? You always have to ask yourself, how do I feel? And I think it'd be really good practice to write, do journaling. Even if it's like not even daily, like every other day or something like that, where you're just like, how do I feel? You know, versus asking how these niggas are and what they do for work. And how do you feel, right? Write that down in your journal. How do you feel? How the fuck do you feel? When does anybody ever fucking ask you that question? Does it feel like never? Because people assume that you're doing right. Like they assume everything. They assume that you're doing positive. They assume everything is good with you. Always assuming, right? They put the ass in assume. So maybe like, you know, start your little journal and just do, how do I feel today at all? Like if I feel anything at all, that'll bring more emotions out in you. I feel like it will make you feel a lot more genuine in when you speak to individuals as well, because I think you really cut to the chase, and I think that could scare away possible good suitors because they think you're passive aggressive or, you know, maybe even verbally abusive, you know. So I think you deserve a good man out in this bitch, a good connection, and I feel like this is coming. You just gotta tone down like the self deprecation, and then as a response, you also make other people feel like shit about themselves. It's nothing to do with the pieces of shit around you currently. It's nothing to do with those bums. Like fuck those bums for real. Just stop entertaining them, bro. And you always gonna be able to fight off bums. There's nothing to be afraid of now, right? You already know the game, right? Nothing to be afraid of. So if you did want to invest in somebody, it's like you know, you see the telltale, bro. Pisces right there again. I know you ready. I know you ready. Girls get mad at me because when I tell them the truth and the facts. Well, it depends on how you breaking it down too. You can't be a piece of shit. You just gotta, like, when you break shit down, it's not like you gotta put on fucking gloves neither. They can take it. It's just you gotta watch what you say. No, don't be disrespectful. Be considerate of everyone's feelings. And even if they're not considerate of yours, maybe consider changing who you're interested in. Swap interests. Hey, Lily. You got this shit though, Sierra. I don't know, man. You second guess yourself a lot, but you really, really are ready. Like I feel that shit. You're primed and ready. Yeah, you are ready. I know you're relearning a lot too, but you really are there. Like you're ready right there. It's time now. They said 9/11. That's also my stepdad's birthday was yesterday. They keep saying 9/11, 9/11. All right. Yeah, you are ready. I see you. I am ready. Miss Tarita. Hey, Shell. Oh, we got everybody coming in. Hey, guys. Miss Tarita. Miss Tarita, what was your yes and no? Because I'm going to use the pendulum, and then I'll do a couple of clarifications just to make sure. I don't even know what they're playing right now. And they said Ramen and OJ. Someone's in the broke mode. We've all been there. You're typing. Alright, got you. Oh, now they're playing Nicki Minaj, Feeling Yourself. It's Nicki Minaj and Beyonce. And then they say Barbie Tings. Oh. Sagittarius and Virgo. Will he be less crazy and be better person for his daughter? Will he be less crazy and a better person for his daughter? Okay, that's he yes. Will he be less crazy and a better person for his daughter until the relationship falls through? That's a yes again. Okay. Yes. They say goddess, love of a lifetime. Okay, fated meeting, fated union. Okay, so maybe it is meant to calm him down or something. Yeah, they say the calm before the storm type. Yep, they said calm before the storm. He in love or something, bro. He in love, for sure. Just say that Yeah, like I said, until this nigga he'll stop his shit. I don't know. I don't think he'll stop being messy. I don't. In fact, I don't. I just don't think he might pull back a little bit because his attention is elsewhere. But I don't think he'll stop being like a little messy bitch occasionally. Okay, because that's kind of what I'm seeing. Is like he's still gonna act fake and annoying as fuck, but a little bit lesser because she's distracting him. Excuse me. What's my advice for this week, Sean? I'll pull some of my. Let's see. Where's my shit? Let's pull this one. Your advice is take a break. Your advice is take a break from tarot or astrology. You've been watching too much. But why? Leave me completely alone. Unfortunately, no. Right? Take a break from tarot or astrology. There's something to do with feeling attacked here, or feeling like maybe you're not vibing with some, or maybe you're not vibing with some just people online in general. They said take a fucking like mental break, a mental hiatus, because yeah, they said touch some grass for real, because this shit getting crazy. Like they talking about people being able to manipulate your energy because you're on or in so much. You're in so deep is what they said. You're in so deep. Take a break. Yeah, like I think that you know, more or less, I don't know whether it's codependency on tarot readers or it's just like I want to know what's next. That's an addiction in itself, right? You know, I want to know what's next in my life. So I'd say, you know, your biggest advice is to take a break so that you can see the world around you, because you're missing out on some good love connections on the basis that you have certain people in your ears, particularly tarot readers and shit, in your ears, making you distrust everybody that you meet. You know, look at readings as a perspective of I don't have to follow that path. More or less as it's an optional thing. That was your message. But once you take that break, you're going to be able to see a lot brighter. Especially the people who are against you and the people who are with you. You'll be able to see those people clearly versus listening to what fucking goo goo gaga, eyebrows on my forehead, or fucking hairline psychic has to say. Okay? That was just a guess. I thought of, what's her name? The fucking bitch with the beehive on her head. I hate them. Damn that bitch. Long Island Medium. Oh my god, she's so annoying. People can be intuitive and also very annoying. Purple mango. I think I remember you being up here, unless I'm remembering another purple mango. And then you said, but why? Because he's your baby daddy. That's why. Because he's your baby daddy. All you could do is move on your life with your life as well. That's all you can do. And stop focusing on that. Purple Mango said, yup, it's me. Alright, let me post this link also on Twitter. Yeah, let me share on here. So it'll say it's loading, but it's not loading. Don't get all fucking scared on me. Twitter. Just keep doing this to me, y'all. Damn. I love like 5 Cubs, but y'all get me jumpy. Eventually I gotta finish. Oh shit. I gotta finish these cards. Y'all wonder where I buy these blank cards from. It's just from Amazon, right? They have just like blank playing cards. These are actually easier to shuffle than these ones. These more feel like tarot cards. They said silence is also an answer. Silence. Like you don't have to speak. You don't have to talk. Silence is also an answer. Yeah, they said socially retarded. Alright, I gotta go take a piss, y'all. Be right back. course, bro. I'm done with that. I was adjusting my fucking water thing to take moisture out of the motherfucking air. Because it can get real humid and hot in here real quick. Because of the stars. And shit just went out. This is sorry I put my phone in my pocket. I think you just did. Did you time it out? Yeah, you time it. Okay. Purple mango will be bad. Don't worry. It's about maneuvering at school and shit. Hold on. In front of angel message. Yup, I got you. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I just went to take a piss. Was trying to set up my humidifier or dehumidifier, and the shit just went off. I guess it's full. This said it still had like 30 minutes left on it. All right. An angel message. Let me use these because they already fly out. Okay. Karmic way of survival. Why haven't you booted everyone? Why would I boot everyone? Like who? The people who keep leaving and coming back? Like who? For example, your internet probably went out. I would go back. Because it didn't go out on my end. Is everything good? Like, is my net still good? Because we're about to get a storm, too. Is my net still good? That's what I'm trying to see. I gotta make sure this shit is not actually fucking up here. Because I don't want to do people's readings and then it's just choppy. Everyone could hear me okay? I'm gonna move my mic, too. I love this song. I'll keep it. Bro, I say I love this song and I'll keep it and then the motherfuckers skip it. You sons of bitches. You can hear it. A motherfucker talking about Twilight. Who? I didn't see that. You can see that? I don't see it. Nobody. Who's talking about Twilight? I didn't see that. Damn. I was taking a shit. So, I don't know. Like. Damn. What the fuck is going on up there? No, I do not. Okay, so now I got it. I'm back. We back. Okay. Fuck all that. Okay, so I got it. Basically, right now you're going through a spiritual transformation. Karmic transformation is what I'm going to say. It's going from karmic to, like, how to say, I wouldn't say special or anything like that, but it's going from karmic to like genuinely collecting good karma. Like you raking in some good doses. I feel like you've been so, what is it, like waterboarded and kind of like abused in a way where it's like you've been, I don't know, just been lost. Like I feel like a lot of people misguided you or failed you in some type of way, and so now I feel like that karma is kind of reflecting on you. You were so stuck in the fact that people were treating you in a horrible way, or just like putting out nasty energy towards you, that it like kind of hindered your energy in a way. It made you so like, what is it, like juvenile, almost like a child, Carrie, almost like a child. I feel like you couldn't. Yeah, it's definitely some childhood trauma shit, because I feel right now I feel weird about it, even talking about it or saying it. It's definitely childhood trauma. So I would say overall you're going to be able to open up here in the future, like very much in the near future. I could even see like, and by the end of this month you're going to be really, really opened up and really psyched. Probably super anxious too, because you're not that type of person. You just don't like opening up like that. But I could see here you have all of these, trying to be someone you're not, trying to match up to everybody, what everybody wants you to be, trying to be, you know, a good Carrie, a good girl type shit. Like you don't need to be anything, right? And I think that that's the standard that everyone's been holding you to. And so now you're kind of opening up in a way that's like healing. Okay, it's definitely healing. It's healing generational curses, childhood trauma. It's being able to remove this mask from your life so that you're able to finally grow as a person. Kind of like, you know, I even saw like a butterfly in my mind. I was trying to understand what I was seeing. Now I kind of get it. It's like transformational. Removing certain things so that you can act unbothered, if that makes sense. Now it finally doesn't like traumatize you. Finally doesn't traumatize you. That's what they're talking about. Like you no longer feel so attacked and trapped. That's your angel message. I was gonna pull out one more card here. One of these. Let's see. Yep, dealing with the right there. Fourth house, dealing with the mother trauma, familial trauma, familial habits, removing certain familial habits from your life. Removing authority figures and different codes from your life so you can live a good one, you know, like, because I feel like certain words and certain things were holding you back, for sure, for certain. Like it was like replaying your head over and over and over again, even subconsciously, I feel like, to an extent. But now you're sick and tired of that, so congratulations. Yeah, for real, congratulations, because this is a big upgrade for you. I see you releasing hatred too. Personal hatred, personal vendettas. It's raining so hard right now. This shit is crazy. Yeah, the real you. The one that's not so scared of everything. They're even talking about some crazy. So right now they're playing P Cocaine, who's like, she kind of wild. She got a wild style because she kind of sound like an anime character, but she wild and she untamed. Nobody can control her. Yeah, she be saying some raunchy shit too. I think people will prefer that version of you, honestly. At least the people who support you and love you will. People don't have to fucking read your mind and shit. That shit is annoying. Like when someone's almost expectant, like where it's like, okay, so you have to read my mind, understand me from that point. No, now you can just say it. You can say how you feel. Fuck everybody else. Got to make a couple of sacrifices, right? That's how I feel. I'd rather put my real self out there and sacrifice everyone I got right now than be a fake bitch with a clown mask. Purple Mango, you want a angel message. Let's see what yours is. Some of them can be like super, it seems superficial, but okay. Okay, so your issue, right, Purple Mango, your issue is what you need versus what you want. That's your issue. You're focused on, right now, you're focused on what you want, right? Versus what you need. You've been ignoring what you need for other people's needs, or for other people's needs and wants, essentially. You've been kind of comparing yourself to, I would say, normal people. Maybe even comparing your relationship status, your love life to, I guess you can say normal people, but they're not normal. There's nothing normal about these relationships. You could look at them enviously and jealously all that you want, marriages and whatever, but none of them are perfect. And all of them have, argument, like behind the scenes, behind closed doors, them bitches is like tearing each other a new one. So in this type of situation, it's like, you're not seeing the whole picture. You're not seeing everything that's going on, maybe even within your own relationships around you. You're not being told the whole truth. And that's something that you have to look for. You have to look for the answer, essentially. They're saying, like, you can act sweet and nice all you want, but that won't let the truth come out. You have to interrogate what you're afraid of doing, because you've done it in the past and it's caused people some type of harm. It's made them feel like, it's made them feel like shit. I mean, to be fair, if they had nothing to hide, then they wouldn't be so defensive and all that. So I could see something to do with money here, funding, that sort of thing. But whatever it is, like, you need to be a lot more honest with people in your life about, like, how you truly feel about these situations. Because if someone is just dragging you down instead of supporting you, yeah, someone's just lying, bro. Someone's lying, straight lying about everything. And the only way you're going to figure that out is not by snooping around. You got to be confrontational. And it's not also by wrangling people in the neck and shit. But it definitely will come out. I feel like if you say something, you're going to see all the signs that you needed to tell yourself that this nigga is just a straight bum. Okay? And that's all he is, and all he will be is a bum. Right? Yeah, they say act natural. You're allowed to act natural. You don't have to be mean and ripping people's face off, but you also have to be firm and authoritarian. You can't let people wash you over like you're a piece of fucking gelatin, because that's not who you are. You're not a piece of pudding and gelatin and shit. Like, people shouldn't just be able to fucking blow you over and then that's it. So you need to raise the bar a little bit on what your boundaries are. What you need versus what you want. Okay, you think you need this dude, or you think you need some type of love. Okay, you think you need that. You want it. You don't need it. You want it. Okay, you don't need it to survive. People do not need a dick in their life to survive. People don't need a pussy in their life to survive. What they need is fucking stability. Like, that's not going to put food on the table. Okay, that's not going to supply you with the right amount of money. That's not going to supply you with a future for your kids. So at the end of the day, pick up your pace, pick your ass up before you drop the fuck off, right? Because at the end, when you feel hurt and when you feel exhausted and tired and whatever, didn't you ream yourself through that shit? Didn't you force the issue? And it's not all your, like, someone else's behavior is not your fault at all. That's what you put up with is your fault. And that's why you feel so guilty when you keep living a lie. Hopefully you understood that. Hey, GL. Why did it taste like... Of course, Purple Mango, as always. I do remember your name because, like I said, I remember your energy. I do. Miss Purple Mango. What are you gonna trade your soul for this nigga for real? Like, is that what you trying to do? Your whole life and your whole soul over? He said, bitch, there's only a certain amount of sacrifices you can make for dumb people. She said, no. Well, then you make the choice. Not now. You don't have to do it today, and you don't even have to do it tomorrow or this week or anything like that. I'm just saying, eventually, free yourself. There's so many. Come on. Come on. Be honest. You don't need them, though. It's not like a collection of little toys. You don't need them. This slip threw me off. Listen, I think you like behind just like a little bit, and so it confuses me sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I did slip out my drink. How's your afternoon going? Pretty good. We doing a little afternoon stream. I'll probably get, I think, around 1:30. I'm a hot. I mean, so many live people all the time. I understand that. I totally get that. That's kind of just the plight of who we are. It's like, for some reason, people believe that you have to save face or pretend you're a fucking like automaton with like superpowers and shit, and then that's what brings people in, right? Is like this interesting story that has nothing to do with the real person at all, right? The fact that we get so bored of hearing normal stories, I mean, that's also an assumption that these niggas are gonna bore you, right? It's like they assume because they're insecure that you're gonna be bored of them because they have a normal ass story. But yeah, most of them is lying. Most of them aren't stable. Most of them are bums, right? But that's why you pick through the bum and stop talking to the bum, right? You figure out what the fuck they do for work. You figure, as selfish as that seems, you need to be stable. It's a necessity. Like, you start shit canning all them pieces of shit, real pieces of shit out, you won't be fine. You will be. It's just a matter of figuring out what you need versus what you want. You might want somebody, but are they something that you need in your life? Right? And even then, it's like you shouldn't need a relationship in the first place. You should need you first. You're the very first person that where it starts, okay? You look at yourself first always. When you wake up and you see your mug in the mirror, that's who you are. These niggas, fuck them. Lying ass, dirty ass pieces of shit. You gonna find somebody that don't lie to you, that tell you the straight truth, even if you don't like to hear it. Because you're also kind of the type of person to deny the truth too. So, I mean, in a way, it's more like, it's not that you're a liar. It's that like every time a nigga try to tell you the truth, you're like, nah, you're lying. That type. That's triggering to some folk. Welcome back, Ivory. Joe Mystics. She said hi. She said hi. I said, I know. But like I said, that's all from being lied to and hurt. So people gotta also be understanding to you and be considerate of your feelings too, Purple Mango. You can't always be hearing these niggas fake ass stories and crying real tears and shit. They gotta know you too. So what are you putting out, huh? What story are you putting out that's getting all these weird is it your real story? Is it the truth as it's being told? And most of all, it's like you don't even got to tell these niggas the past. That shouldn't even be on your mind within the first couple of months. What should be on your mind is telling them who you are now. That recent development is the most important. The version of you now, what you've been working on now, what you leaning towards, of course, always. But what you are now matters the most. That's more realistic than anything, right? It's like you might feel shitty. You might be in a bad place. You might be depressed and whatever. But on that spectrum, as if you're honest, nobody could hurt you. Like, you have nothing to fear. You don't have to tell somebody they're lying because you're like, bitch, I'm indestructible at that point. I know how I feel, right? You can't tell me how I feel. You can't assume shit. You can't reinforce the trust issues because I trust myself. And there it is. Yeah, some niggas is really trash. I honestly, oh my God. I grew up all around them, so Jesus Christ. I was trying to mix a little nicotine, see what happened. Didn't really do much. Fucking vape sucks. That shit sucks. But y'all are doing well. Purple Mango, obviously this is something that you've been dealing with, you've been knowing. It's just the fact that you gotta confront it. And the confronting piece is scary because you don't know what people are gonna do in reaction to that. You're expecting the worst, but maybe it's the best thing that ever happened to you. Like asking someone, not asking, you shouldn't have to beg to be considered. They should already be considering you. Like, it does really matter when a dude say, how you doing, beautiful? Like, even if it's every single time, too. Even if it's every single day type shit. Like, that is more than what most people can even put up with. Like, when someone asks me, how are you, every single day, that gets triggering. I'm like, oh my God, can you stop asking me that? Like, nothing's changed. But at the same time, when you're missing that point, like, when you're missing those words, like, how are you? That shit hurt. That shit hurt. It don't feel good. It don't. You notice a change, right? You notice a change. Like, okay, so you was telling me this 2 weeks ago, or 2 months ago, 2 years ago. But why ain't you telling me? Why don't you care how I feel now? It's all fucking one-sided ass. I mean, I'm used to doing that type of shit where it's like, hey, how are you doing? How are you? Because for me, I don't catch up with people until like 2 weeks in. I'll be like, I'll ghost you for 2 weeks and come back. Bad habit, but I work too much. I'm too young. Bad, yeah. I work too much. But I'm trying to get stable for a bitch, You want to be the queen type shit, so I gotta fucking make my shit work. I gotta be the king. I can't be sitting down here at the bottom of the food chain, munching on Ritz crackers and fucking ramen noodles. I gotta get up there. We're a little bit farther than that now, but goddamn. Gotta pay for the bags and the nails and shit. I like to spoil myself, and I like to spoil my people. My family especially. Jesus. You said, for private, or so we talk, do you feel like doing that now? Because aren't you also in school? I don't mind doing it. That's sweet. I don't, for me, I don't even think, is it bad that I don't even think about it, really? It's like, I know what people, so I'm very, like, I'm not even observant, I'm just analytical, so I know what people would like, and so if I see something they like, just like how I see, so that makes me feel better about my purchases as well, where I'm like, I know I'm buying a $500 pair of shoes, but can I also buy something for somebody else? So I feel like, okay. Like, I know I'm buying something a little greedy that I don't necessarily need. So if I buy this on the side, like okay, yep, that's it. I just can't stand one-sided shit. I hate that. Like, oh, I'm buying all this shit and then my bitch get nothing. Like, what? Is she supposed to be going out there looking broke and not even broke? That's an assumption. Not even broke. Is she supposed to be going out there without anything? The least I could do is buy you a taser or something. Yeah, because walking around with me, you probably gonna get tased by another bitch. Crazy ass fucking whores out here. Yeah, they talking about Cardi B. She said luxury apartments. I'll pay for it and rewind or whatever you want to do. Like I said, it's not going to be the same on here as it would be. I always try to explain this in personal videos. They're a lot more intimate and a lot more detailed. Here, it's like I get distracted, right? Because I'm talking to several different people at the same time, trying to explain shit. I'm not focused. Then you can tell I'm not focused, right? So if you want to, you're getting what you pay for. You are, but at the same time, it's just not the same. Yep, they talking about exactly what I was just saying. Like you need to give a bitch something. Yo, she said, stupid hoe, unimportant, unattractive, unemployed. There you go. And now they talk about degenerates. There you go. There it is. There it is again. They say, okay, bad bitch, you cute, but you gonna have to suck my dick. These broke boys stay away from me. Broke boy, get around from me. Broke boy, I got allergies. I'm so sick. I was gonna try to see how many songs they come up with. The same shit. Snitching. Niggas getting job snitching. Getting high all day. Whatever you want, Isabella. Cause I don't mind. I'll go. But I just want to make sure people know the difference. Because they're not the same thing. People like hearing the live or whatever, but I mean the video. Hey, I'm just saying. No introduction. No. So, masterpiece. How does Stubby get her hair all up on my stage? Spares me by piston, but it's still fun. Oh, ASMR. High quality. See, I can't even get the whole sticker. Who you click? Who you fan? Who you city? Who you big? That's my tribe. Hey, yeah, that's my tribe. Don't play that song. I'm trying to play Black Bear up in this bitch. I'd rather listen to a motherfucking polar bear. They said dog shit. Yeah. Don't want to hear what you have done. Yeah, there it is. Call me water, cause I'm sliding on these hoes. Let's see what's going on with collective. For private, I'm sorry. You're good? Oh, you're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Collective. Emotional cheating. Toxic emotional relationships. Emotional cheating. Where people are, what they're doing is cheating you out of a full romantic connection. You're not allowed to explore because these motherfuckers try to tie you down. Reassert their dominance and shit. Trying to make sure, hey, you know, are we together type shit 24/7. But in reality, it's like y'all haven't even put a label on the relationship, right? They be missing you, haven't even put a label on the fucking relationship. You don't deserve to miss me. You don't deserve that shit. Put a ring on it. That's what I heard. Put a ring on it. Now they talk about, okay. Somebody here. Oh, who is this? Who is this? They said Pluto, Venus, so Libra, Gemini. They're also talking about Scorpio. Who else? Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo, and Pisces, of course. Talking about companionship. Companionship. The ability to get into an actual, genuine connection without there being fucking ties in the background. Like the baby mama, the baby daddy, this one, that one. Like, how many fucking parties do you need on one relationship? How many families do you... I mean, yeah, it takes two to tango, and it takes two families too, but god damn, man. Shit is wild. Alright, Isabella, you have a good day too. Yep, they're talking about bumisms. Virgo, Leo. Just a bum. Just a straight fucking bum. How are you supposed to navigate a life with this person if they can't get up off their fucking ass? I don't, you know, what I see here is somebody who's afraid to cut you off because they know that they're hindering you. They know that they're fully aware of the fact that they hinder you. That they're messy as fuck. Stalking you and shit. Like, okay, so you want to stalk me, but at the same time, you don't want to say what you got to say. So, what is it? They said, let it out. Yeah, someone, an ex here, love. We got Leo. We got Pisces. They're talking about your intuition tells you that this person's looking at you weird too, Libra. Your intuition is telling you that this person is looking at you in a weird way too. Like I said, stalking in the background and shit. So your intuition would be like nightmares, dreams, anything of that nature. Yeah. How are you even supposed to deal with this shit? Let's see. Yeah, they said fuck all that fake shit again. Yeah, they're never gonna let you live this down or something like that. You might have been the one who did something within the relationship, but even so, it's like, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. Yeah. If that's what you believe, then leave me alone. Okay. Yeah, someone thinks this was like a fated meeting, but then like they switched up near the end where it's like they no longer believe it was fated. They're not saying karmic either. They're just saying I don't really believe in this shit. They're also talking about work accidents. So y'all got to be careful, super careful physically, overworking yourself or over exhaustion. They talk about you right now, probably talking shit. They say you got to be careful of physical exhaustion. Like, don't falsely medicate. Don't do none of that shit. I don't care. Yeah, they're talking about being able to detox from smoking weed, or you know, maybe you've been using that as your excuse a lot to not go out. Where it's like, okay, so you're smoking inside or whatever's happening. Go outside and smoke, club. Go outside and smoke. Don't stay all shaken up in your bedroom. There's no point, right? Like, if you ain't gonna show your ass, if you ain't gonna get out there and tangle with people, what the fuck is the point? They keep talking about like memories of losers happening here, where you might be reflecting on more than one relationship. They're talking about the solution being withheld from you, but they're talking about karmic retribution here too. So they're about to get their karma, or maybe even you might be trying to get you might be trying to get caught up in the storm too, right? There might be someone around you who you're inviting into your world who is caught in a karmic cycle, in a karmic circle, more like. This bitch have plenty of people to go up against. The energy is crazy. They said people are envious of your growth. Don't want me to be with nobody mad because I left, of course, right? 3 questions when you can. Yeah, I can. There's a certain amount of guilt associated where, oh, excuse me, I'll have to get off soon, probably. But there's a certain amount of guilt surrounding these relationships as well. A certain amount of guilt, like you know you feel betrayed, but at the end of the day, the person who you truly betrayed is, well, do I really have to point that out, right? Because you can do better, and you know you can do better. That's the thing, you know you can do better. You looked in the mirror before, you can do better. You're lucky. I mean, I guess you can keep saying you're lucky it didn't turn out worse, but damn, love, that's no way to look at it. You don't need to let none of that happen ever again. Carry. Yeah, that's how I know. That's how I know. They're talking about how all the hate that you're getting is from broke people. From people with no money. Just broke. Like basement dwelling broke. 10 freaky girls in a yacht. There we go. Carrie, what you doing? I'm gonna put this bitch away. This one. Drawing on my energy. A surgical something. Hey, Mother Angel. Shit. Well, the father of my kids died of prison. Is this the last time we will see him? Like I said, let me just repeat. Time-oriented questions will always be exactly accurate, just because they're time-oriented. But will he rot in prison? Let's see.
He can't control. Obviously, it's not something that he's in control of at all. I'm gonna say he's gonna end up in there for a hot minute. A hot minute. Okay. Enough to really reflect on a lot of shit that he been doing. So yeah, for real. They say he gonna need something after he's out. Are your kids gonna be okay? Of course they will. Okay, so they'll talk about the biggest player of all is gonna be like you telling them the truth is the biggest thing. I mean, for real. I can see that. I mean, look. But they really do say like, I'm gonna be honest with you. As far as sticking around with the kids and all that type of shit, it's like he might even feel resentment at the end of the day. Like you couldn't have done more for him. I feel like with the kids, it's like it's gonna be awkward because he's quite. I feel like he's even ungrateful to their existence in a way. Or it's like he can be good. That's not necessarily the problem. It's just that all the things that he fears. You should tell them the truth. You should. Like it would, I understand like you're afraid of the heartbreak and everything like that, but to be honest with you, they was built to take it because you was built to take it. In a way it's like a lot of your issues transferred to them and you kind of just wonder why. You're like, why? Well, because you kept them protected and hidden from the rest of the world out of fear. You had to. You should tell them the truth though. Yeah, you should tell them the truth. Don't be scared. At the end of the day, they accept your choices and your approach to the situation, independence especially. They don't want to be separated from you in any type of way. They don't want someone to stand in between that shit, especially someone who has the capability of going crazy. So, always be honest. Yep. They know when you're lying too. A lot of the time, we're lying to save face. That's what the moments where they try to. They're trying to observe people, and so they figure out all their facial features and everything, especially when they're lying. You should tell them the truth. You should. Hard, but it needs to be done. Absolutely. I mean, right now, that seems like the hardest thing in the world. It truly does. But once you say it, once it becomes a thing off your shoulders and not onto theirs, I do see you really coming out triumphant and happy with the outcome. Like you're not able to hold it back anymore in the first place. It's just like you can't keep putting someone on a pedestal who made their grave for themselves. They dug their fucking grave, metaphorically. Okay, metaphorically. You have so much more to look forward to in your life, especially with your kids. So that's all I can say is, at the end of the day, you got a voice. They'll listen to you. Anything that you say. They are so little though. I would explain it in more or less like, I guess layman's terms, like super simple. I just wouldn't lie about y'all being together and whatever. Like you won't be able. I'm gonna let you know this. You will not be able to hide it from them. At least one day they will hear about it, and it might not even be from your mouth. So imagine that. It's like, okay, so you've been keeping this. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, I don't see them They might be sad at the end of the day, but they can grow. Look, Peter Pan syndrome. They're not always going to be this small, and they do understand much more than what you currently give credit to them for. They know a lot more. What was your third question, though? Then I'm gonna hop off. Gotta take a shower. Bro. It looks like shit outside.
Oh, shit.
Any third question, love? Before I hop off? Career, you're alone on this journey. That's what they said. Or think about going alone on this journey. Management position, managing your own business or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember if that's exactly what you wanted to do, but they are talking about managing your own business. Having your own funds to create this business as well. Yeah, they said it's not even about the material though. You have so much hard-working energy here. It, like, my heart right now, even. Like, you made my heart beat so fast. It, like, skipped a beat and everything. You work so motherfucking hard for this shit, too. It's like you work so hard to have, like, a better life or even just to create a better environment so your kids can come around you. Like, I think that's it. Is it the fact that you want your kids around you? Culinary arts? What? You better make me something. What you mean, culinary arts? You better make me something. Where's my bill? Damn. Okay. What? Where's my shit? I love sweets so much too. God damn. Yeah, they said temptation. As soon as I said that, it said temptation. Damn. I love sweets. I'm pretty damn good at baking. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wasn't from my granny either. But they say you want to be closer to your, or they want. So there's something to do with kids here. Not sure if I mentioned it before, but they just said something about kids, and they said that you want your kids to be able to visit you in an environment that they will love, and you want your family to be able to be around you too. Articles of okay, so certification. Okay, I see you donning. They say you donning though. You donning though. This is your dream, or one of your dreams. Just very much one of your dreams. He said my son is awake. I see. First of all, you gonna get your new home. You will. Like, not too long down the line here. I mean, super close. I mean, super close. Like, I can see within the next couple of months, if anything, at the end. But at the end of this year. But like I said, that's really not that far away because it's right there on the edge. I could taste it. I could feel it. Yeah, it's very clear that you're gonna get your new home. Yep, they said, look, the solution is near right there. The card just came out. Confirmation. Yep, they said, be free, be free, be free. There it is. North Node, you're on your North Node. Your divine path. Yep. Ending a cycle. Yeah, look, win, 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 win. You might be returning to a place, they said. Returning to a place that you're familiar with or you already lived before, or it's something that, like, you've been really missing out lately. That's where you're returning to. They definitely said you're returning somewhere, though, to get that house. Seattle. Okay. They say you're returning. I think, is it weird? But I believe this wholeheartedly that usually when we do get kind of like in the mode of like wanting to just settle, like you just want that big house and shit, going back to the place where you felt most at home is I think quite normal. And usually we aren't like, usually we just travel trying to find a spot, but the place we was like super comfortable, we always end up like mourning and missing that spot. And then I don't even want to say nearing the end of our lives, but nearing like some of the bigger chapter, like the climax of our lives, we end up back there. We always go back. I always think about it this way. I'm probably like, I'm going to end up living in New York at the end of the day. Broward County, Florida. Broward County. Jesus. Get your shag your little ass out of there, for real. He said, check please. Get me the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's coming, love. It's coming. Like I said, within these next couple of months, you're going to find something, for real. And it's going to be a quick deal, too. It's going to be quick. Watch for shady individuals, but it's going to be something real quick. I wouldn't say unexpected, though. I wouldn't say unexpected. If you was looking at homes, it might even be something that you was already gonna look at, or already kind of in contact with the people. Now, if you're not in contact yet, when you do see that home that you're super attached to, that's the one. That's what they're saying. Like there's an attachment. You can feel it. But they say having a rare attachment to a home. But I want to move to Texas. And maybe that's where you feel most at home too. Right? It's wherever you feel most at home. Most comfortable. Can I play my song? You're gonna skip everything good. Can't let me have my song. Nope. Bitches. Or Ohio or Georgia. I say Texas is a piece of shit. From everything I heard, Texas is a piece of shit. That's everything I heard personally. Everyone, for some reason, like everyone trying to move into Texas, and everybody wants out of Texas. And I think it's property, everything. I have family in all three places, and I think that's super convenient for you to be able to check it out too, because then you'll get kind of a real picture inside the frame type shit when you do go and visit, and kind of just scope out the scene, be like, is this where? Is this what I want? There we go. Play the song. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, because you're gonna have people like super close knit to you. Feelings hard. Feelings with this feelings hard. Let me draw a couple cards for today. They said the Midas touch. So money. What's up with money? They said talking about money. They're talking about getting humbled financially, maybe, or getting humbled. Yeah, they're talking about getting humbled. All right. Getting humbled, financially humbled, or something. I don't know. Religiously humbled, spiritually humbled. We're all getting humbled. That's what they just keep talking about. It's humble. Humble beginnings, humble endings, humble wealth. They said wealthy. Not even talking about that shit. You just are it. That's just who you are. you want some insight, I'll give you just a little bit. They said it's something about a vacation here, or expensive vacation. Are you planning on going with someone on a vacation? A man in particular? I don't see that working, whether it's storms or something else. I don't see that working. Yeah. You said Texas is my place. You love? She said gas. I don't know. A lot of people that I've talked, a lot of women that I talk to hate Texas for some reason. But usually they move there, you know, after not being familiar. Joel, I think that you're having an ego death or something to do with, because they're talking about being able to kill your envy and your jealousy. Being able to remove like an imprint of fear that somebody's going to leave you. That's something you're going to get rid of. Like, who gives a fuck whether they leave you or not? They're missing out. Positive insight. Yep, there we go. Positive insight. Might be your last time to text somebody. Or, I don't know, text on your feelings or emotions or something. Joe, it's kind of only a little bit cloudy because I think you most of all are going through something highly spiritual. Yeah, because they're talking about evolution. They're talking about growing up or growing out of something. They just keep mentioning it. Yep. Okay, so I would say that whatever the spot is in your life right now, Joe, it's not gonna last much longer here. You're like, how long do I have to fucking drag my feet and scrape by and deal with all these gross ass fucking niggas? Not that long. Okay, like kind of time is on your side type thing, or time is following you. His communication has been trashed. Maybe that, you know, that's probably what they meant earlier when I dropped out 10 times the silence is a better answer card. It really is. It really is. Silence is the only answer that you need to confirm your suspicions. Yeah, because I see like friend zone here, friends with benefits or something like that. They said he's looking weird and perverted a little bit. Yeah. Yep. He's a little bit perverted. You're going to be all right without him, though. I asked him for my items from his house. Good. You're going to be fine without him. Like, you have so much to you. Like, I can keep reading you all day, to be honest with you, because you have so much to you as a person. You're very, very peculiar, particular is, I guess, the word. But even the way you navigate relationships is super, super managed and handled, and like in a real adult person. And I feel like this is more like a new perspective. I don't think it, you know, in the past you just couldn't take it. You either blocked them or was, you know, stabbed. But now it's like you're able to very gently calm waters. Like he doesn't want him. Yeah. Extra nigga. He probably said he owned it. That's what's going on, love. You still a little butthurt, okay? You still a little mad. I mean, really mad. Just behave yourself, okay? Oh, so he's showing you signs, right? Flake signs. What'd y'all talk about? What did y'all talk about? There you go. That's the answer. Where the relationship stood. There you go. Your answer has been answered by his absence. He's lying. Hiding shit. Yep, he's hiding shit. He don't really want that. Yeah, they said he hides behind like this needy front or whatever. Like he's super needy. He hides behind the front. Well, he does. He's not the person he says he is. Let's put it that way. I make that fucking cut real quick. Real quick. Because I see the evil eye. Yeah, I make that cut real fucking quick. Okay? I don't see no long-term anything. I don't see a creep. Meaning he's just a player. He's smooth with words, Joe. He's a player who's smooth with words. Like he mostly preys on young women's emotions in order to get them to feel some type of way. Then he pulls away. Then he breadcrumbs back, and then he pulls away, and then he breadcrumbs back. You got what I mean? He's a player. Okay, he's a player, and that's something that you've observed over a certain amount of time. Not even just now. There's times too that he has pulled away. But he'll go through back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And pretend, more or less pretend he opens up. But I don't even see that. I don't see that. I see hoes. I see hoes. Hoes being the problem. There's hoes on the outside of you. Remind me that use a hoe. Ho, ludicrous. Use a hoe. Ho, use a hoe. I said as use a hoe. Oh. Yup. He's sleeping with somebody else. I don't know. I can see that though. I can see that shit though. He's sleeping with somebody else. Even I saw prostitution. I saw pay for sex several different times. So he don't respect you. Not in the same way you respect him. Yep. And then this card came out. Heart plays in ways the mind can't figure out. That's why you stuck it out. Because you thought he was feeling you. You thought he was... Yeah, you thought he was feeling you. No, not in the same way. Hasn't even been that long. And he's still even just trying to play you and be like, I'm looking for long term. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. Nigga, what? Bitch is a lie. Whole lie. Lie fucking written on his forehead and shit. Lie. What sign is he, if you don't mind me asking? What sign is he? And what sign are you? I was gonna say Pisces, bro. I was gonna say, but I swear to you, because this, I've only seen this deep shit where they get real deep with the emotions. With Pisces, I've only seen. No, that's not even a warning sign. It's like maybe they do truly want to know what your emotions are and where you stand. But I keep seeing this repeat shit with Pisces. So I don't know, like Pisces moon, Pisces ascendant, Pisces sun. Like I don't know what's going on with y'all, but for real, I've only seen that type of shit, bro. Like that type of intricate game type thing, where they get real into playing the character. I've only ever seen that with Pisces. No, yeah, and also I see that you didn't really trust him that much from the beginning because of how obsessive or obsessed he was. And then, like I said, pull away, pull away, pull away. Breadcrumbing. Yeah, they said, don't be scared. Y'all got nothing to be scared of. You're an Aquarius, okay. Now that makes sense too on why the dynamic was so like, I'm not going to take this. Like, I want to talk to you first. Yep. And then there's this too, failure to cooperate with authority figures. He don't like people who tell him, you know, exactly who he is or what he is. And he don't like putting labels on shit for that same reasons, because he doesn't like restraints. Look, succubus. That card came out, succubus. He don't like restraints. It's like you gotta order him like he's a Burger King meal and shit. Like, nigga, what? What am I paying for then? One fry and a fucking stale burger and shit. Like, okay. Alright, nigga. Calm down. Thinking he's hot shit. He thought he can get me. I know you're not stupid. I know you're not stupid. Yeah, it says pay the fees for your own actions. They're on his end. Yeah, they talk about vampirism, succubus, incubus. Each card came out. He loves victims, particular. Like, he loves victims, like people who victimize themselves. It gives him an easier way in as well that way. Weird ass nigga, bro. Yo, okay, so even Pop Smoke be saying it. What you know about love? I got exactly what you need. You get what you please. We about to get it on. Take them off. What you know about love? Na, 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 na. And then the next song is called Foot Fungus. Gonna be Hercules because I ain't trying to wait. Step a Hermes. Okay. I don't know about, yeah, hey. I am the hunter, you are the monster. I am the entity, I am the haunter. Chill, bro. You see, how do you want it? That's why he keep asking. You know, okay, that makes sense too. That's why he kept asking you from the beginning what you wanted too. Like, he just kept asking. Do you want a relationship? You want to get together with me? You want this? You want that? That's why he kept being very lenient towards you, or super early on. Will you get your jacket back? Say, jacket. Hard to say because he might ghost you. Look, ghost. Hard to say. Yep. And there's this. And then tricked you. Got the tricked you card right there. Hard to say because he might ghost you. I got what you need. Hi, the real Empress. What you doing? That's weak behavior. That's boy behavior. That's not man behavior. That's what I would say. That's boy behavior. This is why I don't understand. Like, why go so far? Like, isn't it so much more energy to hide who you truly are, even if you are a scumbag or a bum? Isn't it like 10 times harder to hide that type of behavior? Like, there's women out there that hands down would accept a nigga like that. They don't have to be going after you. They don't have to be. I saw the 911 car. You gonna call the police for your property? What you gonna do? You gonna call the police for your property? Yo, she is spicy. I love Aquarius women. Jesus. Yeah, I just don't understand all that. What the fuck is the point of doing that shit? Like, you could easily prey on somebody your own caliber, but you choose to prey on people who definitely see the games. He must. I mean, why else would he not be responding you and shit? Like, that makes no sense. So, okay, so y'all have a heart to heart, and then he just say nothing. Like, what is that? What is that? That shit, like, even that shit make me mad. I'm like, it take me a lot to get mad about a fucking reading. It take me a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's shady behavior, real shady. homosexual ass nigga. Trying to kick it on bitches' couches and shit. Kick your feet up. It was cool for a couple of days, and he said something about work 2 days ago, and he started getting real quiet. And, oh yeah, work. What's work? You know, what's work? Kicking his feet up at another bitch's place? Is that work? Just talking shit. What's work though? For real? Like, come on now. Too many head game, mind game. Shit make no sense. Will this guy Jason ever stop bothering me energetically? Key is that you have to push forward. The real Empress, you know, this person, you know, it may very well be that this person might think about you all day, every day, obsessively. Okay? But you don't need to allow him to bother you energetically. You understand what I mean? So when thoughts of him come through, you can just distract yourself. Because at the end of the day, you can't arrest somebody for energetically bothering you. You know what I mean? You know, I understand that you just want him to leave. And eventually it'll get to that point. Eventually. It'll get to that point where you could just... And it's just gone. You know, you don't even remember the nigga. But you got to give it time because you yourself haven't had enough time to push forward. Okay? Like the end of the story, I say the cheating, lying, whatever, stealing, whatever. You yourself are just going to have to push forward through it. I understand how bothered you are. You are protected either way. But, you know, with the price of dealing with an emotional relationship is that you're going to have hauntings. You know, it's kind of like having hauntings. Seeing ghosts and shit type. You know, and also certain people just can't help but to 24/7 try to check on you and do this and do that. See who you with and weird stalker behavior. Regardless of how bad the relationship was. So I would say, love, like you keep pushing forward and you won't have to worry about this anymore. Keep pushing forward. Don't worry about what he's doing now and how he's trying to do this and trying to do that. At this point, he don't fucking matter. It's you that you know, it's you that matter. He ain't got no motherfucking idea, no clue. That's why he's trying to get so tied up in your energy. He got nothing to do with what your life is right now, and it bothers him because he want to take credit where it's not even due. Like, nigga, you didn't even do this shit. He didn't help you with anything. But I mean, relatively, he maybe helped you learn what you do and do not want. Maybe helped you learn that you deserve better, but he didn't. Like, that's just, it's crazy talk. Fucking crazy shit. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. No. See, as I get more time, I get more fucking brutal on people. Aquarius are one of a kind, I agree. We must be spur sisters with these men will fool. Aquarius all day, we got this. Aquarius definitely has... Y'all are really not easy to trust people. I'm on the cusp. Really not easy to trust people. And honestly, I think that's a good plan out in this day and age. Don't blindly trust people, especially with information about yourself. Don't do it. It's a mistake. Because they keep talking about Scorpios a lot. Scorpios all over the fucking rig. You gonna be alright. The real Empress, you gonna be okay. You're protected. I don't want you to keep worrying about this shit. Yeah, nah. It's not gonna slide with spirit. I kind of want to get back just because they tried it. Joe, get your jacket. Get your fucking jacket. Get your property out that nigga's house. Come on. Come on, Joe. You know you better than that. You already know. I know that it's just like so frustrating and it hurts. It's fucked up. Even though you didn't invest anything, you see how much it could hurt, right? Even just someone slighting you. So remember that feeling, but put it into something that's greater than that nigga. Not maybe not another bum, but like put it into yourself. But take that anger and shove it towards something that you want to do with you. I got the majority out the whole right, but you still you still feel shortchanged though? Because a player is always going to be a player. A player makes you feel like shit because their energy is shit, because their energy off, because they're insecure pieces of shit, and they project that onto men and women alike, friends, colleagues, lovers, family, all of it, all of that and plus. So yeah, you didn't invest anything, but at the same time, shortchanged. Nigga still got your jacket. You don't gotta play back nothing, Joe. You better than that. You better than that. Like this is the type of thing. This is the type of reason why everyone got trust issues. Can't nobody tell the fucking truth out here. But at the same time, why are we trying to get into serious relationships when we so unseasoned? Like we be looking at like the next door neighbors and shit. Okay, like. Joe, how old are you? How old are you? Let go or get dragged. That's fucking true. That's facts. Yup. Because even if you you're only 25, darling. You only 25. So what you doing with fucking real Slim Shady up in this bitch? The fucking worm, doing the worm and shit. What you doing out this whole burning yourself out with some dirty ass nigga? What you doing? What you doing? And I'm not saying you can't focus on relationship aspect, because you know some people get bored. But I'm saying, what you doing, love? Damn. Yeah, no wonder you don't fucking trust people. Especially, how old is he? How old is he? Because I mean, that could be. I did get bored. I was getting what I want. Bro. I should have just said what was on my mind, bro. I should have just said 33. Because I swear to you, I saw 33 in my. That's how I know I'm getting a little loopty-doopty and shit. Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall and shit, because my mind right now is no sleep deprived. But you said I stay up until like 3 p.m. at least, and then I get my sleep. So I don't know. It might just be this fucking rain cloud over my house. Listen, there's an age difference, right? He should be seasoned, but he's not a seasoned player. Okay, he's just a player. That's just it. Like, you wasn't gonna get anything else out of him in the first place, because, like I said, I don't know what he told you he doing for work, but I saw bumming there. I saw straight bumming off a bitch, like leaning on a bitch's couch and shit. So I saw that. You know, I don't see everything, but I saw that for sure. For sure. He worked for Google. Have you seen his work before? He worked for Google. Nigga probably right up in here now. He said, "Hey, Joe's Mystics. Google moderator has removed from chat," type shit. Hey, Joe's Mystics. Damn. Weird ass boy. You 25 though. And I know you bored. I get it that you bored. So keep having fun type shit. But don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. See, when you show those signs of defeat, that's exactly what he wants. Like, so signs of defeat would be like you going back for more and trying to play with the situation from your end. That would be, not only would that be a little bit egotistical of you, but it would show that you haven't really grown in that area of just let it go. Let God and let go. Because God will get, someone will clap that nigga at the end of the day. Someone. It could even be a physical human being. Some bitch might clap that nigga at the end of the day. He was probably already getting clapped from the back. So that's how you got to look at it. Okay? Like, you good, love. You beautiful. You're beautiful. You're smart.
You sexy. You attractive. She said, "What?" No, I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you. That was just my sarcasm. Don't take that. Like, I know he was fucking, but don't take that seriously. I was just playing with you. Love Erica Badu. Love it. Erica is so beautiful. It's crazy than shit house red, but I love Erica. I have her record. Joe said, "What?" Hey, I don't know. I don't know what that nigga do. I saw you buying prostitute, whatever you doing. Like, hey, he could actually be at the strip club instead of buying prostitute. But it is what it is. Nigga be frequenting somewhere and doing something. Let's not get too nosy on that nigga, right? I don't want to get you all riled up, Joe. I don't want to see you knocking on this dude's front door and punching him in the nuts. I want to see you getting your jacket back and you skedaddle skadoodle up out of there. And not on his doodle. They said shit, you know what they said? They said baptize these niggas. Baptize niggas. Get some baptized. About to baptize niggas. Get baptized. Baptize niggas. Let's get baptized. Yeah, they stuck in the fantasy world where they're the main character. They think they matter and shit. It's sad, bro. You can't reach me because they're weak. That's what she be saying. That's what Joe be saying. Sad, bro. Them mommy issues are wild, bro. Like that, not having the money in your life, this is what it does, y'all. Keep your kids protected. Keep your kids protected. Joe said, Joe still go, what? Shit. Clap from the back. I lost yeah, see, she heard clap from the back and then she lost connection. No, I just said I was joking. I was playing with you on that one. Sarcasm. But I did say a couple of other things if you want to roll back. Just a little bit after I hop off. Not from the back, you said. I was playing with you. No, I was playing, Lo. I was playing. I'm not being serious on that. I don't know that for a fact, okay? I'm not in that dude's room when he doing all this wild shit with strippers and prostitutes or whatever he buying here. But, I just said it. I just said it because it makes sense. She said, what kind of niggas am I getting? That's not for you to feel bad about. You was playing in the first place. Baptism in the toilet, yeah. For real. Swirlies. Nah, that's nothing for you to worry about because you wasn't even trying to go eat like that in the first place on a predator. Yo. Say 3 children, including a baby, died after being found unresponsive on a New York City's Coney Island. Damn. Shit, that's what I mean. Mama abandoning their kids. Parents warn against the use of metal straws after their kids suffered a life-threatening injury. Damn. The fuck? That's what I mean, y'all. Mothers, protect your children. Oxtails, candy yams, collard green cornbread, dessert peach cobbler, lemon cake with exclusive Napoleon. What you mean? And I wasn't there. Oh my god! Oh, that sounds so fucking good. I made a roast the other night. Roast with carrots coated in brown sugar. What else? I don't know. I make basic, but what else? Carrots coated in brown sugar, sweet potatoes, and Little rolls. Little rolls. I love Hawaiian rolls. That's my favorite. Hawaiian rolls with butter. Oh my god. That could fuck me. She said, oh, okay. Yeah, she said, oh, okay. She said, yeah, that's just baby shit. She like, what you mean? That's baby shit. That sounds so good. Oh my god. Yeah, my stomach started rumbling as soon as I got to the lemon cake pie. I was like, fuck. No. That sounds fucking amazing. Nah. I'm trying to come over for dinner. What the fuck? You feeding the army? Cause I'm coming. I'm coming. Alright, let me start pulling shit back. Damn. I gotta go check on those kittens too. We gotta take these red flags seriously. Intuition is everything serious. Like, even at the end of the day, if you play and that nigga's playing, it's like you could get yourself caught up in a whole entire fucking roster of games, playing with his nigga's baby mama and, you know, everything. She said, just let me know what you want for dinner. Damn. I wish. The fuck. So damn good. I know it tastes good too. I know it smells so good up your kitchen all the time. I'm ready. Put all this shit in the box. Okay, stop. Trying to pop out. Alright. You know what it says, Joe? Someone is suffering from a broken ego. And then I did the little frowny face with the cry tears on it. I gotta make more of these for real. Hungry like a hostage. For real. Look at my lips and everything. Alright, what was that? What's going on? I'm hopping off. Sorry, I'm hopping off. I just put everything away. I can intuitively shoot for you if you want. Let's see how good the intuition is still pumping. Ask the question anyways. Come on. Talk about working girls. Yup, they talk about working girls. Close to leaving, I was so damn close to breathing. I was so damn stupid, thought I needed it. So stupid, thought I needed it. Did I give you a cute clue? He's over. He's over it. I was so damn stupid, thought I needed it. So stupid, thought I needed it. He's over it. Said, so stupid, thought I needed it. Did this shit 4 times in a row. You my ex, I'm spoke. Time spoke. I ain't trying to do this no more. How the fuck do I go? Turn me into a bad father, someone make me a ghost. No airs, no crisp, but somehow nigga toast.
How was I so laid back? How the fuck she do it? How the hell I get caught up with a groupie? Pleasure over business don't mix. I'm stupid, and I knew it. I was so damn close to leaving. I was so damn close to leaving. I was so damn stupid that I needed it. So stupid that I needed it. There you go. He done. Good song, bro. That song bops. Yup, I got nothing to do with you. I'm straight. That was the message. Can you hear me? Hi, I got nothing to do with you. I'm straight, bitch. He liked you because he was freaky. But he was also broke. But he was broke, or both of y'all maybe was down the hatch. Yeah, that was for you. That was for you. That was for you. He's over you. He said you're my X times 4 type shit. I was so damn close to leaving. I was so damn close to leaving. I was so damn stupid that I needed it. So stupid that I needed it. Damn. She was a girl. Well, same thing applies. Same thing applies, love. Doesn't matter the gender, just apply it where it applies. So damn close to leaving. I was so damn close to leaving. I was so damn stupid that I needed it. So stupid that I needed it. Alright, let's have it look like I picked up. I got more fucking cards that fell on the ground. I think I had more cards on the floor than I had up here. Okay, well, I appreciate y'all. I really fuck with y'all. 1:33 p.m. We made it. We made it, Chief. That's exactly when I said I was gonna go. Afternoon streams are fun. I think probably when I have a lot more energy. But we did it. Alright, y'all. I'ma hop off. Thank you for all of the CASHAPPs, the PayPals, the SUPERCHATs, and all that. I appreciate you. Appreciate your support, and I love to see you back. I made it back, and you leaving. Hey, I'm not going forever. I'm not going forever. I might be on tonight. You never know. You never know. All right, y'all. I'll see you. Goodbye. Bye, Brother Angel. Goodbye, everybody. Tip my hat to you.